This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 6th. Good coverage there. Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans on both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe working the sidelines, and she has a weather report. Holly?
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. This would be an unconventional strategy, punting on the field on first down. And he's got it at the 15. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always...
to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Solid job by the coach. They bring him down at the 16. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
You got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field. Great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? With the catch, it's Green. Who's in the clear? Breaking tackles and going. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the game swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you got to play in until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered, and this side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's got a crease. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And it's picked off in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Hall. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Has the first down and more. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to...
He's got space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll run it here. Running. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Runs through the defender. It's caught, and he's got a lane. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And now the try for 2. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Look out, he's breaking free. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Got an opening here. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Remove the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well, get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Smith. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Tigers will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. It's up 3rd down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on 3rd down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down. Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they continue to fight back here.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Gonna run it. It's Berry. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. He's in the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's got room to run. Look out. He's got breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Again, ripping through the defense. Here breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's caught. He's breaking end zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
To throw, it's Sayin. finds an open target on the left side. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using his legs. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And no room to run again. Strong run defense here.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got no...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
He's got a crease, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time. The Tigers go back on top.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Parker. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The catch made on the right side. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you...
Look out, he's got space ahead.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Buckeyes with an answer.
Man, I love what the offense is doing right here. You're giving a smart quarterback options by going empty in the backfield, and now this defense is spread out. So you understand pre-snap where the seam of the defense is, and he's able to just attack it for a touchdown. That's a beautiful job of play calling and game planning during the course of the week.
And he gets in there for the two-point conversion. Now the lead is just 2. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. That's caught. It's Durham. Oh, and he's in the clear now. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the LSU Tigers. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Oh, the pocket collapsing. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the quarterback dropping back. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He's got space. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. The Duck will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Coming after him. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long. Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff. It's Barry. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Muscles past the defender. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And the kickoff will bounce right End zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. Got an opening here. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Get this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. It's Wilson. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Oh, what an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got a crease. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're at field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fighting off the defender. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. You'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game. winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of a 45. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, it's Durham. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from... And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Levitt. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Fire to the right side, complete. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Davison. Open field ahead. Will not be brought down. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
He's got space. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down.
This O-line is doing work. It doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Handoff running right. Touchdown, Oregon. The offense takes the lead here in the 2nd half.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for a gap. It's Barry. Got an opening here. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard. And this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him.
He's got a crease. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like LSU has the first down. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it depends on what the defense does here. As they get conservative, why not allow your running back to chew up these yards? With this situation and the points that you need, I think you can still go to him.
Drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
The sure hands, it's Brown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's Levitt. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it here on 4th down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know